Hey everyone, today I will take you with me and show you what a day looks like during the exam season at TUM. In the afternoon I have an important presentation which is definitely not ready yet and I haven't tried to present yet. So maybe this is a stupid idea to film today, but yeah, there really is no buts about it. So let's see how the day and the presentation will go. And I thought, why not start at the very beginning? So that's what you see right now. Usually in the morning I'm way more awake, but somehow every day I wake up at 7 AM. When I wake up, I first drink some water, then I clean my face and brush my teeth before I take a shower. Usually I would shave for one of these videos, but let's make this a real day. And the reality is I'm late. Let's make some real quick breakfast and then let's go. I really want to keep this video as realistic as possible, so I will point out the things that are not typical of a normal day during the exam period. After I shower, I make myself breakfast. You've probably noticed that I was not running this morning. That's true, because right now during exam phase, I'm not gonna go for a run in the morning, otherwise I would have to wake up at, I don't know, 6 o'clock in the morning or something. And it would be just way too stressful for me, but I still do sports, I don't know, maybe 3 times a week. If there are days when I don't feel like exercising at all, I don't beat myself up about it and just get back to sports when I'm motivated again. If I would put more commitments on myself, I would be more stressed and not as efficient at studying. At least I think that's the way it is right now. For breakfast, I would normally have a smoothie with oats, fruit, spinach and seeds, but my blender broke and right now I'm way too lazy to take care of it, so I just eat porridge every day. But it's still good. If I have time during breakfast, I do my Duolingo and then rush to the library at 7:45. My bag is already packed, so I don't forget anything if I'm late, which happens once in a while. I'm late. I hope that I make it. So I grab my things and make my way to my favorite library. 4 minutes left. I think I can make it. By the time it opens at 8 o'clock, there's already a bunch of people waiting to be let in. When the library opens, you have to hurry to get a locker, because you are not allowed to take your stuff with you, except for laptops, books and so on. Once you have your stuff locked up, it's a matter of hurrying to get a seat. By the time I get to the seats, most of them are already taken, partially because we Germans are masters at making reservations, and many people take several seats at once so that their friends who are running late can still get a seat. I love to rant about those people, but I was once 10 minutes late and I didn't get a seat, which is why I also now ask a friend to save a seat for me when I'm late. When I arrive at the library, I usually already know what I have to do, but I sometimes plan more precisely what I want to do at what time. So I don't just write down when I want to study for which class, but rather which topic I want to work on and how far I want to get in a specific amount of time. Today I have to prepare for the final presentation of a seminar, so I plan how I want to progress with the presentation. To be honest, this day was a bit more stressful than usual because the presentation wasn't ready at all. So I was quite excited to see how the presentation would turn out in the afternoon. Between my study or work sessions, I make sure to take many breaks so that I can be as productive, refreshed and motivated as possible. Whenever I need a break, I go outside and take a short walk, maybe 5 to 10 minutes. This really helps me stay motivated and focused on the task at hand. If I don't take breaks, I feel like I stay on a task too long and end up doing things I don't need to do and just drift off into unimportant details. So this is my favorite library, the Philologicum, the library of the linguistics at LMU. Yep. That's right, I don't go to the library of the TUM, because this specific library of the LMU is just beautiful in every way. It takes me only 50 minutes to get there, the library is quiet, clean, bright. The wood look creates a very pleasant learning atmosphere and everyone else around me is also concentrating and studying, which makes it easier for me to concentrate. The only downside is that many people like this library, so by the time it opens at 8 o'clock, there's already a bunch of people waiting to be let in. Of course, there are other libraries and rooms where it would be more relaxed and where you could find a free seat later on, but to be honest, I like that it is stressful in the Philologicum early in the morning because it makes me want to be there at 8 o'clock every day. Besides, my friends also go there, so I actually always have people there to go to the cafeteria together or for other study breaks. While I do start studying at 8 AM every day, at the moment I study for different lengths of time each day. Until recently I only studied before lunch, but now that exams are approaching I also study a bit longer, I guess until 3 or 4 PM on average. And if an important submission or exam is close, or if there is a team meeting for one of the seminars, I will of course also study in the evening. Oh my god, you're so right.
In case you were wondering what exam period is like at TUM or at German universities in general, you typically have 2 lecture-free periods. At TUM there's one from February till mid-April and one from August till mid-October. The exam season takes place after each semester in the lecture-free period, and it depends on your degree how long the exam period is. For me it's usually a little longer than 2 weeks, for other students it's up to a month and a half. If you study mechanical engineering, you will probably have exams very late in the lecture-free period. After discussing the presentation with my team, I got some lunch and made my way to the campus. In general, this exam season is not too stressful. I only took seminars, so there has been much progress during the semester already. There are several rules I follow that help me study as efficient as possible, and I will make a whole video about it. So if you want to get better grades or spend less time studying, subscribe right now so that you don't miss the video. Now I'm on my way to the campus. I'm still working a bit on a presentation and also thinking about how to present, but then it was already time to present.
Fars. So Eclid is in Fars province, which just means that there is an increasing demand for wheat.
What is up,
Alright guys. Even though we didn't present it once before, I think it went actually quite good. At least I hope so. Later on, there's a birthday party. I'm gonna rest a bit, recharge my batteries, probably have some dinner, and then head out. Alright, I had my nap, that was very much needed, my dinner, and now I'm gonna go to the birthday party in just a second, because first I need to meditate. I usually meditate every day before I go to sleep, and I set myself the challenge to meditate every day for at least 30 days, and I don't know whether I will be home before midnight, so I'm just gonna meditate now. I turn off the big lights when I'm meditating because it's way easier for me in that way to stay focused and just let my eyes shut. Alright, meditation done. Now it's time for the birthday party. I'm gonna leave the camera here and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.